We know that in your afterlife you have many haunting choices, and we want to thank you very much for choosing Being Dead Hauntings.
My name is Shelby Bond, and I'm one of the producers of the Shadow Space in Los Angeles.
I was walking around and listening to some of you. You've all died fairly recently, so I'm guessing you don't have a lot of haunting experience. Is that right?
My name is D.W. McCann, and I'm the other producer of the Shadow Space.
The first rule to remember is that the living do not have a very good connection to the plane of the dead.
Which is a blend of immersive theater, has elements of escape room, has elements of murder mystery, has elements of a haunted house, has elements of little slight horror, slight comedy.
It is a ghost story where the audience gets to be the ghosts.
So please come on inside and begin our haunt.
I've been living in London for the past couple of years, going to a lot of immersive shows, and I love what's happening with immersive theater. I love the kind of site-specific, experience-based theater that's happening. And at the same time, I was going to a lot of escape rooms, and I thought I enjoy the interactivity of an escape room, but I miss kind of the theatricality of it, and I definitely miss the live element of a cast. And that's when I started working with the idea of a permeable fourth wall, where the audience could be there watching a theater show and not quite be able to connect with the actors, and yet slightly be able to reach through and have it be permeable where they could affect the narrative of the story.
Well, our initial run was back in, it was April, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Our initial run was back in April. We did 4 weeks, one night a week, had sold out shows the whole run, and we decided we wanted to also mount it again in October.
One of the things about this show is when I created the idea, I'm not a great puzzle person. I'm not good at solving things. I'm good at relationships and story. And so I had this kind of concept, but one of the reasons I wanted to collaborate with DW is because he is a heavy gamer, and he understands the system of a sandbox style gaming where the audience has a free roaming and can affect the play. How do you call it?
Well, one of the things that you brought up with the idea of having a prop where in a video game, when you get close to certain items, they'll glow a different color to let you know that you can interact with them. And that was one of the things that we started talking about. Okay, so how do we give them that feel? And I mean, glow paint was one of the ways, but we had other ways we were looking to do either something written on them or something that would tell people that they could interact with that item in case the glow paint didn't work. But we wanted that idea where when you got close to something, you could figure out, oh, that's something I can touch.
But the audience is controlling the living. They're manipulating, and they're almost in a way, well, not just haunting, but possessing the living with their actions.
And the third thing, very small. You may shatter the plane of existence between the living and the dead and destroy everything, and will be tortured forever as our molecules are ripped apart over the cross of eternity. So it's just a small thing. We want to avoid doing that. I mean, it hasn't happened yet because we're all still here.